So 2020 is the year that will probably be remembered for all the wrong reasons. But as we come thundering towards Christmas and the end of the year, I wanted to look back on my first year of running a YouTube channel, because it's been a learning curve. And to be honest, I started this channel way back in November, December last year, and I didn't know whether it was going to be a success or not. But we had a bit of a slow start. We got to through the first quarter of the year and probably only had about 20 subscribers, which that's more down to me because I wasn't really pushing the channel. And then in the second half I got a bit of support from a couple of other YouTubers who have their own channels, and they gave me a bit of a boost on their own channels and on social media, and the channel's kind of taken off. And at the time of filming this, I think we're up to about 145, 150 subscribers, which is still a small channel, but it is growing. So I've been a little taken back by how quickly it's grown. So I thought I'd have a bit of a look back over the first year and look at things to come. So in terms of plans for the channel for next year, I've got a few ideas in mind. I can't say too much at the moment because nothing's been set in stone, but I've had a couple of phone conversations with other people where we've sort of tentatively said let's get together and do a collaboration. So one of the ideas was possibly me appearing on someone else's channel. I want to get the field, the antenna farm finished down the field, and there's a pretty strong possibility of at least one, maybe a couple of live streams from the field. So that's pretty much how we're going. Like I say, this channel's in its infancy. It's in its early days. I'm still trying to, I'm still learning, getting my feet under the desk, as it were. And I've had a lot of support specifically from a couple of people, and they know who they are. So big thanks to them. So I put together a quick video. It's about, I don't know, maybe about 3 minutes long, just looking back over all the things I've done so far this year on the channel. And there's also a couple of sneak peeks of videos which I've already filmed but not released yet, which will come out in the new year. So enjoy. I've never driven one of these before. The guy who dropped it off did give me a very quick whirlwind tour of how to drive it, but for all intents and purposes this is the first time I've driven it. I think I'm slowly getting it. Oh. Famous last words, that was a slightly bigger chunk than I wanted to take. Anything other than that in the bin. So moving on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm new to this game. I think you're the first one I've actually called out for you.
Oh, nice. Okay, well that's a bit of an honour. On top of a cliff, I've got a load of salt water over there, and you carry on going, you end up in America. So I came here with the ambition of getting some US states in the logbook that I wouldn't otherwise have got. What actually happened is most of my signal went that way. It turns out I've set the fridge too high, so my dinner, which was supposed to be spaghetti bolognese, has got lumps of ice on it. So absolutely rock solid. As you can tell, culinary isn't my strong point, it has to be said. Right, so we're in the attic, and it's not the most glamorous bit of filming I've ever done. I'm kind of balanced on a ladder here. Okay, now I'm confused. I might have to rethink this. The problem we got is getting enough space, and I've got 3 acres here, so I think we've ticked that box. This is one of those flexi tubes that they use on air conditioning, and I think they use them on tumble dryers as well. It's basically a vent tube. And I thought that makes quite a nice little coil. It's probably actually slightly ironic because about 2 hours ago I made a video basically saying don't use RG58 on VHF because of the losses. So I really ought to take a piece of my own advice. 2.5 watts from a Yaesu FT290.
James is 5 and 9 plus 20. I'm not sure exactly where James is.
On the signal report side, everybody is 5 and 9 plus 20. My meter only goes up to plus 20 dB on this RCR751E that I've got here, and that includes James. Very strong signaling to me. Shows what you can do with a couple of watts, doesn't it?
Hypothetical situation: you've broken down in the middle of a field, and you've got your antenna tuner in your car and your radio kit with batteries because you're well prepared. And yes, I know this is a bit of a stretch of the imagination, but let's roll with it. Running 50 watts into a ladder, would you believe? I'm using a ladder as an antenna. Over.
A ladder? Is it down mounted? Okay, sounds good. That's what you call being creative, James.
So I had to look around to see what I could use as an antenna, and the best I could come up with is this shed. It's made of metal. You know what, this is hilarious. I'm talking to Germany on a shed. Oh my god, I've just created a mini pile-up on 40 metres using FT8 and a shed. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Have a great Christmas, and I'll be back in the new year. Take care.